The Buffalo Bills own the Patriots. The Buffalo Bills own the AFC East. Howdy, folks. Welcome back to Good Neighbors Sports. I'm glad you're here. How was everyone's Saturday? Mine was spent nice and bundled up, had a coffee in my hand from the comfort of my 300-level seats, baby, with 72,000 fans surrounding us just going crazy. It was an absolute party in that stadium all night long. What a night. Let's talk about it.
And now the Bills are on the rise again.
It is pandemonium. It is fantastic.
Hey, if you like that performance, if you like that spectacle, that absolute clinic that the Buffalo Bills just put on Billy B and his goons, just leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, but only if you're really cool. Speaking of really cool, that game was cold. It was frigid. Like negative degrees. I went in looking like Harry Potter's aunt after he turned her into a balloon or something. I was just Michelin tire man, all suited up. And Josh Allen actually decided against going sleeveless. He said he's going to, not wear sleeves because it helps him hold the ball on. So he decided against it. He also decided against ever getting to fourth down ever throughout the whole game. So unless, Mitch Trubisky's kneeling it at the end. Man, what a day. What a day, Bills Mafia. It turns out if you just score a touchdown on every single possession you have, it's pretty easy to win football games. So, there's just a whole mosaic of crazy stats that came out of this game. So let me talk about a couple of them. Number one, Josh Allen threw only 4 incompletions, and he threw 5 touchdowns. That is insane. I think he had like a 84% completion percentage. Nuts. Best playoff performance by a quarterback of all time, in my opinion. Actually, it's not even opinion. It's an objective fact. Never in all of pro football has there been a perfect game. The Buffalo Bills never punted. They never kicked a field goal. They never turned the ball over. It was just touchdown every single possession. It's the perfect game. It's never happened before. Achievement unlocked, baby. Some other stats right here. Just look at these numbers. Look at the receiving averages. It is just nuts. Down the line, it's just insane stats across the board. And then also Mitch Trubisky is undefeated in games that he plays for the Bills. So, that dude, he's killing it for us out there, Mitch Trubisky. This was a dominant performance, the likes of which no one's ever seen. This is a good team. This was Billy B's squad coming into town and just getting manhandled all game long. I would even say that the Patriots got severely embarrassed on national television in front of the world. Man, what? Oh, man. I couldn't have written a better night. The mood was set after that Micah Hyde interception, and oh, man, that was one of the prettiest interceptions I've ever seen, ever. I was in the stands, and everyone around me was just like, crap, it's a New England touchdown. But then, wait, all the fans in that corner of the end zone are going crazy. Right? Micah Hyde's running away with the ball. We turn to look at the Jumbotron, and it is this gorgeous interception. I'll put it on the screen for you right here. Absolutely amazing. Just everything went right today. Yesterday. But everything's going right today, too. Victory Sunday, baby. Let's root for those Steelers so we get another home game. But yeah, what a play. That was the turning point. After that, there's just downhill for the Patriots. There's just no coming back. That was the turning point. It was very early on in the game. We just knew it. We just knew it was game over. And all the Patriots fans knew it too. We had a couple around us. And after a while, they kind of just gave up and started just partying with us here. Look at this video right here. This is just City of Good Neighbors. Once the Patriots are just done and they have all hope lost, they just join the party. So, hey, we're out here having fun. The first half was total dominance. And to Tyler Bass, I applaud you. Right? Absolute genius. Not a lot of people are going to recognize what you did for the entire team, but here at Good Neighbor Sports, we recognize genius when we see it. What am I talking about? Well, by lowering the trajectory of his extra point, that one touchdown, one of the 7 of them, by lowering the trajectory, not only did he just blast the ball into one of New England's special teamers' fingers, he also prevented a 28-3 lead against the New England Patriots. Think about that. That just erased all of Billy B's, Bill Belichick's, everyone's magic voodoo over there. There's no chance at a comeback if it was 27-3. 28-3, that magic pixie dust is sprinkled all over 28-3. We know how that goes. Tyler Bass, absolute legend of the game for that. That other missed extra point, let's just not mention it. Other than that, perfect game, baby. Perfect game. After halftime, it was just a party in the Ralph. No fans were sitting in their seats. Pats fans were visibly upset. Phallic objects were flying onto the field. I couldn't have written a better Saturday night. It was a party for the ages. Josh Allen, 21 for 25, 84% completion percentage, 308 yards, 5 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, plus an additional 6 carries for 66 yards. That's an average of 11 yards. Absolute monster. It's just monster. He's the winter soldier. He's the night king, and he's also the king in the north. He's both. He's everything. Just, there's nothing else I can say. Devin Singletary, 16 carries for 81 yards, 5.1 yards on average, 2 touchdowns. And this is the run game we've been dying to see. This man he carried a couple Pats players, defenders across the line of scrimmage, like 3 of them, not the line of scrimmage, the first down line. He just carried 3 dudes for the first down. This man is on fire. He's getting hot at the right time, and I'm loving to see it. I mean, he's no Derrick Henry, but man, he's Devin Singletary. He is just doing so good for us. I'm loving that Singletary is just getting all the attempts here. I'm loving it. No more running back by committee. Devin Singletary's our guy. And then the entire O-line just gave Josh Allen ample time in the pocket. He could have made sandwiches back in the pocket before every throw. That O-line was just stout against the great defensive line of the New England Patriots. Like, this is the playoffs. I'm going to reiterate this a couple times. This is the playoffs. This is New England. This is Bill Belichick in the playoffs. These are the best teams in the playoffs. This isn't some, like, Pop Warner team playing, 13-year-olds that just only get touchdowns. Come on. This is NFL football. This is Buffalo Bills football, and we absolutely manhandled the rivalry in the New England Patriots. We own them. I could write up summaries for literally every player. I mean, except for maybe Matt Hawk, because he, again, didn't do anything today. Also, I don't know if any of his holds were the problem for those missed extra points, but, I mean, you could write up a good report card for every player except Matt Hawk, because Matt Hawk just skipped school today. Which brings me to this, like, I'm kind of worried if we keep having these no-punt games that Matt Hawk is just going to get rusty and he's not going to have any playoff experience kicking a ball. Like, the last game he played in was just garbage kicking, garbage punting, and this holding is, maybe Tyler Bass is to blame, but who knows? Matt Hawk, come on, you can't be the reason we lose. Otherwise, yeah, everyone across the board, amazing. And it's not like Matt Hawk did bad. It's just he didn't play. That's fine. There's a big game from Dawson Knox. He's easily becoming one of the better tight ends, actually one of the best tight ends in the NFL, especially in the AFC. I mean, Kelsey, Andrews. The AFC's got some good tight ends, and Dawson Knox is knocking on their doors, biting their ankles, kicking their butts. He's up there, too. I think he's got the most touchdowns of any tight end, I think. I don't know. He's doing good. Great game. Also, that touchdown, that was just a throwaway from Josh Allen. He leaps up and grabs it. Man, that was good. It's just nothing went wrong for the Buffalo Bills all day long. Big plays came from Diggs, McKenzie, Davis, Sanders. Even Tommy Doyle got in on the action, who now ties Emmanuel Sanders for postseason touchdowns. And Emmanuel Sanders has been to 3 Super Bowls? That's kind of funny. Everybody was just partying all night long. It was a damn party. I need an IV bag right now. And on the defensive side of the ball, I mean, I don't even know where to begin. Just 3 sacks, 3 tackles for a loss, 2 interceptions. Is just dominance across the board. Mac Jones could do nothing. Absolutely nothing. The whole offense could do nothing. It was just great. There was nothing. Literally nothing. I don't have much substance to put in this video other than the Buffalo Bills are a good football team. The only bad thing that happened was Mario Addison hurt his shoulder, so he was out for the rest of the game there, which, I mean, hopefully he's good for the next game. But if not, then I think it's almost a lock that Shaq Lawson is going to join the squad, because we need defensive ends now. Mario Addison just went down. We got to have depth there. So I'm almost expecting a Shaq Lawson signing in the near future. All in all, it was one of the greatest Saturdays to ever happen, ever. The stars were out. The moon was bright. Pats fans were embarrassed. We were partying. It was a great Saturday. 10 out of 10. 11 out of 10. Can't even express it enough. It was a fantastic night. Just a party across the board. Party in all of Buffalo, I'm sure. Party across the world for everyone watching from Bill's backers bars. It was just, The drought is long over. Now we're experiencing like a flash flood or a tsunami, or just amazing. What a night. What a game. What a team. On to whoever's next. It's probably the Chiefs. But I mean, I'll tell you this right now. There is no teams in the NFL want to run into the Buffalo Bills. That's for sure. So if you watched all the way to the end here, I really, really appreciate it. And a like and a subscribe goes a long way. So thank you in advance. And that's all I got for you guys today. This has been another episode of Good Neighbors Sports. I'm Austin Hinton. And as always, be good to your neighbors. And go Bills, baby. Let's go.